Hello and greetings. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. And you're on to Austin again. And today I'm here to give us a practical example of how national leaders within our critical private society, particularly for the life force, will be selected. And it's actually an instance I'm showing here, okay? And the leader for the life force in Nigeria has already been selected, and that leader will select 30 people for the national level. And after he has done that, the 30 of them will come together and then vote in their chairman, vote in their vice chairman, vote in the secretary, and then every other person that would handle matters on that national level. Now, in this case, Nigeria. And then after that, they begin to select other leaders that are going to take part, on the regional and on the state level and all that, you know. So that said, if you're tuning into my broadcast for the very first time, I would appreciate it if you can share my video, like my channel, give me a thumbs up, and also click on the notification bell so that next time when I'm live, you'll get the notification. All right, thank you very much. Now, that said, I will share my screen and I will just pay attention to how they are likely going to be selected. And I'm going to make it as practical as possible. That's what I'm going to do. And practical means you are going to see how 30 different people or 29 different people will be selected. Now, one thing we should bear in mind is that we are going to select based on Nigeria has 6 geopolitical zones. And these 6 geopolitical zones are respectively North Central, Northeast, and Northwest. Then on the south side, it is South South, Southeast, and Southwest. Now, summing them up, it becomes 6 geopolitical zones. And the leaders that are going to feature on the national level should come from these 6 geopolitical zones, you know. So that said, I'm going to select 30 leaders. That's what I'm going to do. 29 actually, and then the leader himself is one. So that sums up to 30. However, there will be what you call an allowance of 10 people. Now, those 10 people are going to act as backup because based on my selection process, you will understand better. Now, let's just go practical. I would share my screen so that you can understand me well. Okay, now screen is being shared. So let me just go over here. Now, this is Nigeria, and this is the leader of Nigerian Life Force Assembly. So in this case, I'm actually making a practical instance. Now, it's an assumption I am carrying out, assuming that this is the person. What is the yardstick upon which he's going to carry out his judgment? That's what I'm going to do. Now, we will go to our education side. And under education, let's see what the administration said. Now, if we scroll down, we'll go to that our meeting section. This is make reference from. And I give it a while, let it finish loading. There is something to see it. The administration said that the people that are going to be selected as the 30 national leaders should be done wisely or intelligently. That was what the administration against the highest amount of Bitcoin bounty. And then with that, the president should have God-given wisdom to pick from the 6 geopolitical zones or pick balanced. Make sure that the minority tribe, the majority tribe are included in this particular selection process. So priority one, they are made up of 36 states. So we should have at least one person that comes from these 36 states. So if you don't have one person coming from these 36 states, then it may not look balanced. However, if we don't have up to 36, individuals that comprise of these 36 states in the TBC community, then we'll try as much as possible to from our Nigerian setting, the Yorubas, the Igbos, and the Hausa, like Edo, like Jos, Plateau, all that. So this is how it will be done. Now, it was actually talked about um, at this particular place. It didn't load very well. That's why you're not seeing this. So I think this is it. Now, the administration said something which I want to pick. I think this is what I want to pick. Yeah, from here. He said, I used high Bitcoin bounty earnings as the secondary point of selection so that I would not be accused of playing favorites in the way I selected leaders. I've explained over and over again in this blog that TB is the number one way to measure a TBCian's merits in our organization. Now, he also said, I selected TBC leaders this week and give them access to contact data, which is one leader from every country, access to contact data of members in their country so that they could quickly reach out to those, which is what I'm paying attention to, of their country. They just need 30, including themselves, which is 29 plus 1. Now, they should use all data and a lot of common sense on their selection process. For example, they should select representatives from all parts or regions to be a part of the National Assembly. That's exactly what I said, okay? So we are going to make sure that we do the part we can. And I'm going to do it as practical as possible. Now, our first priority is Bitcoin bounty placement, 1, 2, meeting placement. Then the third one is checking to see that there is balance. Where there is no balance, we will do a plus or minus to make sure that at least one person will come from one of the 36 states. Although it's 36, we are going to make sure we manage the numbers very well. So I'm going to come to this point under bounty and then click on this. Now, the first person is this individual. I don't know who he is, so he's the first. And I do appreciate the wisdom that God gave him to be able to rise to that level. He grew his influence zone. So the first person we're going to look at, this is from Ondo State. Are you seeing the balance? Now, this one is Ondo, this is Kogi, this is Ogun, this is Lagos, this is Kano, this is Moro. I don't know where this place is. Like serious, I don't know where it is. This is Lagos. So you see one Lagos, you see another Lagos. Now looking at this Lagos, this one has 207. But Bitcoin bounty is 470. This one has, so if you are going to pick between this leader and this leader, I think this leader will be selected. So going forward, Ogun, we have two Ogun. This one has 540, while this one has 446. So this one will have more preference. Now this one is Anambra. There is no Anambra, and the person is doing well in Bitcoin bounty. And then another Lagos, 431. So out of these three Lagos, I think this one will be selected. So we are going to pick them out. We are going to pick them out. And we'll pick them, we'll pick this, we'll pick this, we'll pick this. No, we can't pick two Lagos. We can only pick one Lagos. So this is sorry, let me do it again. This is the first set of people that will be selected, and we put them here. And let's see if I can gather all of it together. Sorry. Okay, so I wanted to highlight this, but it's okay. We can leave it. And the next one we are going in is Ogun. We have two Ogun. Then we have Anambra. And we already have one Anambra, because when you see this, this is the leader Anambra. For now, we should pick one person from each state. So this one is covered. Let's go to the next one. Now, the next one, there is an Anambra. There is an Ogun. There is another Ogun. Now, this is Kogi. Now, Kogi is a good one. Now, I don't think we have any Kaduna, so we'll pick Kogi, we'll pick Kaduna. Now, we are looking at Bitcoin Bounty as the first reference, okay? So we copy this one out, and we put it here to add to what we already have. So we have Ondo, Kogi, Ogun, Lagos, Kano, Morobo, another Lagos. No, we can't have two Lagos. So this particular Lagos will go out. This particular Lagos is going out. So we have Kogi, we have Kaduna. All right. So let's continue. And this is Oyo. There is no Oyo. Then there's Anambra. There is Ogun. There is Ogun. I think we have Ogun. So I think it's Oyo. One of them that were selected is Oyo. Pick Oyo. And copy. Then come here. And then add. So we are doing well. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's continue. And I think this is all. We go to the third one. Now on the third one, we see Lagos Rivers. Now we pick Rivers because we've not had any rivers yet. And then this is Rivers State. This one is Rivers. Okay. Now Ebonyi. We don't have an Ebonyi yet. And which other one? I think we have Oyo. So we come down and then we add. Yes, we have an Oyo. So let's continue. Now I know that this particular broadcast of mine is practical, and some of you will be wondering, like, why are you doing this? I think it's in the hand of the leader to select. Well, who knows? It could just be that these ones that are selected could be the ones that would come out and lead on the national level. I'm just saying, you know. So let's continue. And this is Akwa Ibom. Yeah, this one is also Akwa Ibom. And it's a good one. We should pick an Akwa Ibom. And we have, okay, first of all, let me drop that. And the next one is Abuja FCT. Now, this Abuja FCT 174. Okay. You can select that one. Now, this one is doing very well. Then there is also another one, Enugu. I think we've picked one Enugu before. So I pick Abuja. Now, there is a limit of Bitcoin bounty. The moment the Bitcoin bounty is lower than 55, then I think the person will not qualify. We'll now begin to base the reference from meetings. So your Bitcoin bounty should not be lower than 55. That's the instance, because it means that you are not doing so well. So this is actually my yardstick. You know, everyone can have his yardstick. The leader will have his own yardstick. Now, this guy is doing very well as a leader. He has attended 1,088 meetings. No, but he's not going to qualify because at this point, our first reference is what? Bitcoin bounty. So we are true because we are seeing Oyo, Ogun, Anambra, Oyo, Ondo, Kano. All these people, we've picked them before. So at this point, we continue going down until we'll find out, yeah, we've not seen Ekiti. So we pick Ekiti State. And then when we pick Ekiti, we add it. And now keep moving. Now Oshun, Odo, Kogi. I think I've picked Kogi. Now keep moving. And looking again, this is Lagos. This is Anambra. We haven't picked Adamawa State. So we pick Adamawa State. Now the person in Adamawa State is not doing bad after all. So we pick Adamawa. And okay, let's keep moving. So adding Adamawa State, which is you while I was serving. And keeping down, we already have number, we have Federal Capital Territory, and then we have Akwa Ibom. We have this is Akwa Ibom State, this is Akwa Ibom. Well, I think it's the same thing. So we keep going down. The same Anambra, Oyo, Kaduna, Ondo, Kaduna, Enugu, Ogun, Plateau states. We don't have Plateau. Remember, the cutoff line is what? Cutoff line is 55 for Bitcoin bounty. We are taking preference to what? Geopolitical zones, because that is the first reference. Okay? Then this is forward, and we pick and then we pick an Imo State. But Imo State is supposed to be 55. That's the cutoff line. But this guy got 54, and he didn't meet off the cutoff line. But the fact is that we need people from the 6 geopolitical zones. So the first preference will count, and it will automatically qualify him to be among the leaders that will feature on the national level. It's actually a marathon race. So there is every tendency that if he is active, he can also influence the cycle and do better. This is called an interim position. It can also be changed. So at this point, cutoff line is actually 55 for Bitcoin reference in what meetings. That's what to go back Okay, and I hope the network comes up fast. All right, I think it's my network. Hmm. I want the network to do. Okay, share screen again. Okay, so let me continue from where I stopped. No, this is where I was. So I was talking about the people we've selected. We've selected some, and we are going to add more to them. And we looked at this Lagos and compared it to the other Lagos. So we are picking this Lagos and adding it. Okay, we've already added it. It's 207. Yeah, we've added it. So we're moving over to the next one. We're having two people from the same place trying to obey the six geopolitical zones. So after we've selected 30, we'll have 10 backup just in case. So looking around again, I think we've selected one Anambra. We've selected one Anambra, which is now two Anambras. So looking out again, we will look at this. We can't have two Anambras. Now this one is from Ogun State. Comparing this one has attended more meetings. So this one will have more experience. So based on that, we'll pick this person from Ilaro City. Yeah. So we pick him and add. And we now keep moving down. We've seen Kogi, we've added Kogi. Now this is Kaduna. And this one will also have more content, the same Zaria. Now, this person has more meetings and also has reasonable amount of Bitcoin bounties. He's also added. Okay, so moving forward, this is Oyo State, this is Anambra, this is Ogun. Now, this Ogun, Mowe, is also not bad. He has meetings, he has Bitcoin bounties reasonably. So he's accepted and is added. We may not get it all because our TBT community has not yet grown to the point where you'll be having as many people from different states. So, looking from Ogun, how many Ogun do I have? Let me see. I have one Ogun, I have two Ogun, I have several Ogun, I have three Ogun states. Okay, I think that one is enough. So I wouldn't include another Ogun state again. So moving down, I think I've selected Ebonyi. Let me check. Ebonyi states. Yeah, I've selected Ebonyi. So looking at rivers, I don't know if I selected rivers. Then Oyo. Now this is two Oyo. We can select this one because he has attended more meetings and then Bitcoin bounties. He has reasonable amount. The difference between this one and this is just one, but he used meetings to outweigh. So we add this particular individual to the list. And we moving forward, we come here and we look through. This is Kogi State. Now this person has attended reasonable amount of meetings, and we can actually pick this particular individual. He has attended 299 meetings and 210. So I add it to this. Now, how many Kogi states do we have? One, and we have another one. Okay, not bad. And I think we have Enugu states. Let me check. Enugu states, because I know that an Enugu was selected. Does it mean there is no Enugu? Let me see. It's like there is no Enugu state. I thought I selected Enugu. Let me check it again. and we should put an Enugu state as soon as possible. And this is Enugu. Enugu is one of my best states. One of my best states. You know, yeah, it is actually. So Enugu has been included. And we have so many Lagos. And I think Lagos, you guys are doing great. You know, now I have Oyo State. No, this is Ogun. No, Anambra. No, Kano. We've selected from Kano. So let's move over to the next one. And Anambra. I think we have three Anambra. We have one Adamawa. We have two Akwa Ibom. This one and this one. I selected the higher one. Let's check Akwa Ibom. This is one Akwa Ibom. Do I have another Akwa Ibom? No. We don't. Now this one has 66 meetings, 94. So this one wins. So this one is included. This is Eket. And I include this individual. And we keep moving. Okay. Now this one has Bitcoin bounty 78. Okay. And that's from Plateau State. I think we have one Plateau. Let's confirm if we have one Plateau. Let's see. Yes, we have one Plateau. Okay, which is this particular one. And looking through, no, this one, we've selected the reasonable numbers. So coming over to this one, we look through and this is 94. Now, this particular individual has had 480 meetings, 72 Bitcoin bounty. And I think this individual had meetings, high meetings, and a bit of Bitcoin bounty. So let's go back and then include this person. How many Federal Capital Territory do we have? Or Abuja? Let's see. Um, this is the first one. So let's look. And yeah, this is the second one. So it's actually two. This one has 183, 174. This one has 480, 72. Not bad. All right. So let's look through. Now, this individual fell short. Anything from here will not be considered because the cutoff is actually 55. The reason why this person was included was because the person had meetings 761. So this is the yardstick upon which we are making our judgment. Now we would need backups. So we are going to go for backups. And first of all, we need to know how many these people are. So counting from below, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, 28. We just need two more. Now on two more, I will still stick to the rules. And sticking to the rules simply means we must pick the most responsive. That's what we need to do. Cutoff is 55. Anything lower than 55, it's not considered. So at this point, we can look at people like those from Anambra. And then picking from those from Anambra, this is 97 for meetings, 307, which is not bad. So we can accept this individual and include him into this cycle. And that's this. So we have like two more to go. Now this individual is Ogun State from Ilaro. We can include this individual, and then he has 294 meetings. So I put him in. Sorry, I have to copy it well. Okay. And actually being upset. No, hold on, let me try it again. Okay, let me paste and see. All right, so I think we just need one more. And this particular individual from Oyo State, select and then paste. So counting again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, I think that's okay. This is 31. So if it's on that ground, we will do a bit of plus and minus to pick the most qualified 30. So this is actually a practical instance of how leaders will be selected. And based on my timing, I would not be able to select the other 10. But I believe that this content would have passed some information. And I believe between now and by Monday, you are going to get the notification on how these leaders has been selected. So thank you for watching this broadcast till this point. I do appreciate. Do have a wonderful day. Cheers. God bless you.